Hey, hey, beautiful friends. How are you? I hope everybody's doing well. I wanted to come on here today and I wanted to talk a little bit about what keeps us stuck and share 3 ways that you can get unstuck. I talk with a lot of women who feel like they would use the word stuck to describe their situation. And I wanted to talk a little bit about the things that keep us stuck. So I think the things that tend to keep us stuck from my experience and from working with other women who identify as being stuck is we can get stuck on the past. We can get stuck on expectations that we maybe have of ourselves, that we have of others. We can get stuck on to dos. We can get stuck on the future. We can get stuck on the shoulds. I love to tell people you need to stop shoulding on yourself. I think we can get stuck in our situation. And I think the common thread with all of those situations can be trauma or a past hurt or a past wound. And I think everybody has stuff, right? Like we all have things that we've experienced in our lives that can be hurtful or harmful or maybe that have done some damage. And that experience can cause us to keep us stuck because it affects how we view things, and how we view things affects how we perceive the world, and as a result, how we show up in the world and what that looks like. So I think those are some things that maybe make us feel stuck. And I think if you want to get unstuck, it's really important to be honest with yourself about what is keeping you stuck. And this can be the hardest part, right? Like, because we don't want to admit or accept or maybe even acknowledge that something happened or was hurtful or had this impact on us. But that is the very first step. We've got to be honest. And I would encourage you, if that scares you, if that overwhelms you, to find a safe space where you can be honest, where someone will just hold the space for you and not judge you and not criticize you and do the whole should thing, but just really hear your experience and let you kind of process that as you're being honest with what is keeping you stuck. The next thing that we can do to get unstuck is to forgive. And this can be really hard because maybe we don't know how to forgive or we don't know who to forgive. But sometimes we need to not only forgive the person that has hurt us or the people that have hurt us, but sometimes we need to forgive ourselves too. And I feel like this can be hard because we don't know how to forgive. We haven't been taught how to forgive. So that's number 2. And then the third thing is to really just be grateful, because gratitude changes everything. So if you can be honest and work through that hurt and that pain and forgive, then you can shift into the gratitude. And that's where the sweet spot of life is. That's where we are called to live. We are called to be grateful. We're called to have thankful hearts. We're called, especially as believers, to do those things. And so I just want to encourage you that if you feel yourself feeling stuck, these are some things that you can do. If you need help with the how, let me know. It's what I do as a coach. I'd like to invite you to come to the experience that I'm hosting next week. It's called How to Be a Calm, Confident, Happy, Healthy Mama, and it's going to be a 90-minute workshop. It's going to be awesome. We're going to have some training on this. I'm going to do some education, and then we're going to do some Q&A, and then we're going to do some hot seat coaching. So if you feel like you are stuck in any area of your life, maybe it's as a mom, maybe it's as a wife, maybe it's in your career, if you just feel yourself stuck by some of these things that I've mentioned, please come to the experience and find that freedom that's there for you. So I hope you have a beautiful day. If you need anything, let me know. Bye for now.